Yeah, I've actually got my monitor up here right now, just looking at the stocks so you guys can see. I'll try and share my screen with you guys later, just looking at some news. So yeah, we will see what happens in the market today, but I'm excited. Hopefully you guys make some money. Hopefully we all make some money today and tomorrow, by the way. You know, if there's still opportunities tomorrow, then we make some money tomorrow. If there's opportunities today, then we make money today. Yeah, so if there's a pullback in the market tomorrow, you know, don't get too excited today. If there's a pullback in the market tomorrow, you could see your stocks drop off heavily tomorrow. If there's a sell-off, then you could panic, and you know, if you see something like this where it drops heavily, you might panic. So just be careful with your money. Yes, there's a lot of opportunity right now, but we always want to protect ourselves. Microvision, actually, I've been watching this a couple of days. Let me see. Please tell me it's not up, because I was hesitating on it. We will see. I'm hoping it's not up, because I've been hesitating on this one. It's not in my list today, but I've been hesitating on this one. We will see. A moment of truth. Am I happy? Am I sad? What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here with another video for you guys today. Now actually it's about 3 hours until market open as I record this, and I actually woke up not long ago, but I saw indications and notifications, messages about the stock market and how it's going crazy. So I've been doing some research, and I thought, you know what, right now the stocks are popping, the market's hot, it's time for people to get in. And why not just make a little video kind of explaining, you know, my process, what I'm doing, what I'm watching today, and hopefully this can actually make a difference and help some people out. Because again, you know, I'm looking at the market right now, I'm looking at what's going on, and pre-market, you guys may have heard of stocks like Sundial, Tilray going nuts, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. So I'm going to show you guys 5 different stocks I'm watching for today and tomorrow. So that's Thursday and Friday, and hopefully, you know, I've still not figured out honestly how to work this thing out with sharing the screen and going live, but hopefully in the future I can go live and show you guys my screen while trading is on and while trading is live, so you guys can see what I'm doing, see my process while it's in action. But yeah, for now we're just going to look at 5 different stocks that I'm watching, or actually I've been watching for a couple of days, and we're going to go through them. Hopefully we can make something happen today in the market. I feel like I may have missed a couple of them already as I'm seeing what they're doing pre-market. But yeah, I'll just kind of show you guys on screen what I'm looking at, share my screen, and hopefully edit this video and get it out before the market opens today. So we've got, you know, around 3 hours to do this. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy it. I hope you guys do appreciate the effort, because, you know, YouTube is like a whole other job, to be honest. So yeah, I've got my setup here. I'm just going to tune in and see what's going on. So yeah, don't know how much of this video I'm going to edit, to be honest, but to begin with, the very first stock that I'm looking at for the next couple of days is ASRT, ticker symbol ASRT. Now I'm going to pull this up on screen so you guys can see it, and yeah, so while I'm recording this, I'll record my screen as well. But yeah, I think this is a very interesting stock. I have realized that you know, I have been watching it for a couple of days. I first saw the stock and it was at around $1.09. Now it's sitting at pre-market. Oof. Yeah, okay. It's kind of moving pre-market already. It's kind of fluctuating. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but yeah. I first saw this stock at $1.09. Pre-market right now, at least while I'm recording this, it is at $1.16. That's actually what it closed at yesterday. But I don't know if that is, I mean, we will see what it opens at in a few hours. But so ASRT actually closed yesterday at 116. Again, I've been watching it since 109. I saw it go up to 126. I still waited around, and now it's up while I'm recording this just under 3%, so it's at 119. So I could be getting into this today. I'm not 100% sure, but the reason why I'm actually looking at it right now is because yesterday they announced that they've entered into a securities purchase agreement with certain institutional investors to purchase 35 million shares of its common stock at 98 cents per share, which is a premium to market based on applicable NASDAQ minimum price rules. Now, as you guys can see, it's trading at a lot higher. It's trading at higher than 98 cents. Okay, so I think I'm waiting for another press release on this one, but I think I could be getting into it today. A few days ago, they had another interesting announcement regarding a insurance settlement, and I thought that was going to trigger some movement in the price of the stock, but it didn't too much. For now, we'll see what happens. But yeah, ASRT is the first one I'm looking at for today. I'm going to see how the price moves. Again, it's moving a little bit strangely right now. I think if I can get it for 110, I'll be happy with it. It's definitely going to be a buy and hold. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that stock. So now I want to move on to stock number 2, which is PDS Biotechnology, ticker symbol PDSB. It's a company in the biotechnology industry. This stock is one that I was hesitating on when it was at around 5.51 just before market close yesterday. Now pre-market it's up to $6.20, so that's a 10%, well, over a 10% increase. I could be getting into this today. I wanted to get in under $6, to be honest. I really wanted to get in under $6. We'll see. A stock price of $6 or less is a worthy investment, to be honest. And Wall Street analysts have given this a buy rating. So as an opportunity in the market, you always want to see stocks that have a buy rating. Now, what caught my eye about this stock is that they reached a specific goal on their phase 2 testing, trialing, in regards to methods which have been created to treat specific cancers, and also specific cancers which actually have returned after people have had treatment. So when you see these kind of stocks, there's always a positive when you get that kind of news. Phase 2 trial being successful, that's always positive news, especially for these kind of biotechnology stocks. I do believe this is a strong buy. Like you guys saw, it has been listed as a strong buy from the Wall Street analysts. But to be honest, again, getting in under $6 was the goal, and I've kind of missed that, which is kind of silly of me. Now, I don't know what it is, but this past Tuesday, it was still sitting at $4.35. And at the time when I saw this, I thought, you know what, this is a good price point to get into. But I'm still going to wait, see if there's any other news, see if there's any other potential catalyst before I decide to get into the stock. And in those kind of situations, that's why I say, waiting around is not always the best thing to do. Sometimes you've got to, go after it and just jump in, which I've done with other stocks, which you guys will see in my 0 to 100K challenge. But yeah, sometimes it's not always about waiting around. Sometimes it's about getting into that stock. I saw it at $4.35, now it's almost $6.35. I'm still not in, but I'm still looking at it for today and tomorrow. So hopefully you can still get in at the right price point. Even if we get in a bit too high, like I've done with another stock this week, it's all right. I do think we'll get some strong gains throughout the rest of 2021. But yeah, those are the first 2 stocks. Now for the third stock, Castor Maritime, ticker symbol CTRM. So just kind of briefly explain a bit about the company. They do stuff in regards to transportation, obviously maritime transportation. So that means ocean transportation for bulk cargoes, using vessels to transport products like iron ore, sugar, cement, all sorts of things overseas. And even though it's not the sexiest stock, it is still a positive business model, and it's still something which is pretty essential, maybe not in our everyday lives, but in plenty of business models throughout the world. Now, this stock was at under $1 on Monday. Now, if I check the price, it is currently sitting at just over $1, $1.19. It closed at $1.19 yesterday, and pre-market it's up to $1.45. Another one that I've been seeing right in front of me, but I've not made the move. Now, this stock is continuing to grow, and it seems one of the big catalysts last week was the fact that they've agreed to purchase a dry bulk carrier. This dry bulk carrier they've purchased for $14.5 million, and in this case, the company has said that they purchased this as part of their large growth strategy. That's always positive. Investments are important, as we know. But yeah, a $14.5 million investment needs to pay off big time. And I think with this company, it definitely will. So Castor Maritime is another stock I'm really watching this week, and it's been gaining constantly. So I might have to jump in there today or tomorrow. It is actually quite a popular stock on social media. I've been seeing people say, ticker symbol CTRM and stuff like that. But I didn't want to just dive in because of the hype. You guys know it's important to do your own research, like I'm doing right now. Read through articles online, understand what you're going to invest in before you invest in. Now, funny enough, there was a time, I think it was last week, when you could only buy 5 shares of CTRM on Robinhood, for example. But now that restriction has been lifted, so you can buy multiple shares. And if I get into this stock, it's no less than 1,000 shares. We're putting $1,000 into this stock. I'll tell you guys that. But yeah, you guys should definitely go check out CTRM. If you don't know anything about vessels, if you don't know anything about cargo, if you don't know anything about bulk transport, then make sure you guys read up on it. Read up on CTRM, read up on what they do, read up why the stock is rising, and just inform yourself before you make any investment in it. Yes, it's rising currently. Yes, it's nice to see gains, all of that, but they can drop just as easily on specific news. So make sure you guys know what you're investing in if you are to invest in that. It's all well and good making money, but you've got to be able to lose money as well. So limit the risk of yourself losing money by doing your own research. Number 4, Corbus Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol CRBP. So this stock, the reason it's on my list is because I was watching it in January, and towards the end of January, it actually dropped off a bit. Fast forward to the second week of February now, and it's doing pretty well for itself. I'm looking at it right now, and it is, well, it closed yesterday at $3.42, and now it's at $4. So it closed at $3.42, and now pre-market is already up to $4. So it's up another 17% after it closed yesterday. It could continue to run, but we still got to find out a little bit more about it. So it seems their focus is on medication therapies that target the endocannabinoid system. I think it's kind of MJ, not completely sure. If it is, then that explains why it's popping off. But again, need to do more research. Now, this stock is one that I've not found enough news about to put my money into it yet. Yes, of course, if I put, some money into it a few days ago, yeah, it would be up right now. That's nice, but I haven't found enough information about it yet. Now, I did find an article on Investors Observer where they've given CRBP an analyst ranking of 16%. Now, what that means is, by analysts, CRBP is recommended higher than 16% of stocks. That's quite a lot of stocks, especially for a stock which is under $4. Now, the average price target for the CRBP on Investors Observer is $1.84. As you can see, we're almost at double that right now. Does that mean I'm going to dump my money into it? Not quite yet. I still need to do more research, find out what is going on with it, which I'm going to be doing in the next couple of hours, to be honest, because I do think this stock is one that's been falling on the radar. Like I said, I saw it drop down heavily in January. It's up over 40-50% this week, and it can continue to rise. Do I think it will continue to rise? Yes, I do. Quite frankly, yes, I do. But I still need to do research to understand what I'm putting my money in, understand the underlying health of the company, understand more about their business model, understand exactly what they do. Remember, this is a pharmaceutical stock, so it can shoot up highly and you can see a lot of gains, but it can also see heavy losses. You can also see a huge drop in price. So I'm going to be doing my research, looking through and finding a bit more about it. I've seen there's about 30 million volume in shares right now. I have a larger perspective of the company. Over the past 1 year period, it's actually down over 40%. So that tells you, you've got to be careful with these stocks. It might be up this week. It might be up within the last 24 hours. Over the past year period, it is down almost 40%. That's a warning to you guys. Not everything is always as it seems. You guys know I have a much wider view, a larger perspective on these kind of stocks and stocks in general. So again, understanding the underlying health of the company, understanding their business model, understanding the potential for growth is all important. If I'm going to put my money into it, especially if I'm buying 1,000 shares, yes, then I do need to understand these kind of things. Don't always just look at the 1 day. Don't always look at the week. Look at the 6 months. Look at the 1 year. Look at what happened last month, which is what I've done with this stock. I'm still going to go through their website, which is what I'm doing right now. Having a look at what they really do, what their core values are. Interesting. Yeah, it has been moving up steadily, but that's not why we just dump our money into it. Something which is quite interesting to me actually is Sundial, ticker symbol SNDL, which we will talk about in my 0 to 100k challenge week 6 results, by the way. Sundial has been shooting up recently. Looking at it right now on my monitor, I'm seeing that it's at $4.29. It's gone up 45% since market closed. I tell you what, that's running it up. But yeah, CRBP is actually one of the stocks that I thought would run something similar to what Sundial is doing, but I didn't actually expect it to. So I do think this could still pop off in the future, but who's to say what happens with it? Okay, so last but not least, number 5, BIOL, ticker symbol BIOL. You probably would have heard of this one. If you guys watch YouTube, you would have seen it's been going around a little bit, but it's definitely caught my eye in the past couple of days. It was up heavily Monday before it fell off. And just to kind of sum it up, BIOL is a company that deals with dental industry. So they develop, manufacture, market and sell laser systems in dentistry and medicine. You guys know pharmaceuticals, anything biotechnology, dentistry, MJ, all these kind of industries, sectors are pretty hot right now. So BIOL is one of the sectors that are involved with medicine, with practices, with healthcare when it comes to their patients. Now I was watching this at market close and I was about to purchase, but I still held off. You guys know sometimes I can be very, very patient with my stocks. And actually right after market closed, I was reading something online and I thought, you know what, let me go check out what's happening with BIOL now. There was an article posted on the Yahoo Finance, which I'm reading now. The gross proceeds from the offering were approximately $14.4 million before deducting underwriting discounts and commissions and estimated offering expenses. This latest offering has bolstered our cash to over $40 million and provides us with the necessary resources to execute the BIOL's growth strategy, commented Todd Knoll, President and CEO of BIOL. People, this is good news. This is what we like to hear. The only issue is I would have liked to hear this 10 minutes before when I was still looking at it, not 5 minutes after market close. These people know what they're doing. That's fine. If I really believed in the company and I was sure of it, I would have invested before the market closed. I didn't. Okay, it's fine. Luckily, pre-market right now, it's not actually up that high, which is, it's a positive. It's still up, but it's not up as high as I thought it would be after I saw that. I do think it's going to start moving soon. So it was trading around $1.10 last week, February 4th. 1 week later, it's at $1.33. That's still okay. It closed out the trading day yesterday at $1.34. It's up pre-market 4 cents, so just under 3% gain. I think that's a good price point, honestly. I will still look and I'll still watch as I do. You know, it saw highs this week on Tuesday at just under $1.50 per share, and it's dropped since then. I do think more highs are coming. And to be honest, from this list of 5, the one I'm most likely to invest in is BIOL. I like what they're doing. I understand their business model. I've understood the impact of the news they just announced. I see potential growth for it in the future. And over the past 1 month, 6 months, even a year period, we've seen pretty healthy growth. And I do not think this is going to stop anytime soon. So yeah, from the 5 that I've listed today, BIOL is the most likely one I invest in. We'll see what happens. I think the other ones, a couple of them have already run up a little bit too much for me to get in now. I do think we'll see some pullbacks going forward, potentially tomorrow, but who's to know? So those are 5 stocks I'm looking at. Now you guys know how I kind of break things down, how I do my research, you know, what I do in the hours before market open. Of course, not everybody has this kind of time. So if you don't, then be more careful with your money than if you do have this kind of time. Because if you have this kind of time, then you probably know a bit more about what you want to invest in and why. If you don't have this kind of time, then that fear of missing out might hit you and you'll be inclined to think, I need to get in on these stocks quickly. That shouldn't always be the case because some stocks, some pharmaceuticals will drop heavy. You know, I've seen that with Genomics. I've seen that with other stocks this past couple of weeks. So just be careful. I do believe that from the 5 stocks I've mentioned, a week from now, they'll be up. 2 weeks from now, they'll be up. All 5 of them will be up a month from now. I'm pretty certain of that. But we'll see. We can come back to this video in the future. Again, I don't know how much of this video I'm going to edit. Yeah, at least you guys got to see what I did, what I do, and we'll see how today and tomorrow pans out in the trading market. I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely excited. I think it could be a very strong end to the week if I play things right. But you guys will see all of that in my 0 to 100k challenge when I upload week 6 results in the next couple of days. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Go out and have a great trading day. I hopefully will as well. Make sure you guys do like. These videos take a lot of time, honestly. This is a much longer video, as you guys can see. I've been sitting here just over an hour now, actually. So I'm going to have to edit this video down a bit. But yeah, we'll try and get this video out pre-market today. Make sure you guys hit the red button below if you're new around here. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys also share these videos. It encourages me to make more videos like this. First in the description is a free Discord. But that's enough talking from me. Let's go out and make some money. I got money to making. You got money to making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.
Game over.